Welcome back to another episode of the Will Hill Show. Today I got another one of my homies, little throwback homie, my man Spaces. Spaces, tell the people who you are.
Yo, what's going on, people? I am Spaces. I'm a fellow podcaster, representing the No Key podcast. I also stream, and I got some business stuff that I'm working on outside of here that's going to be revealed later. But yeah,
tell us about the podcast. How y'all get started with that?
Well, it actually started from. So the way I was,
there's always a funny background in every podcast.
It's really simple. It's like I work in a place where I can listen to podcasts a lot. Right. So I started listening to podcasts, and I would listen. And I'm like, I want in on this conversation. Right. So and then I noticed that at work, a lot of myself and a few other guys, we always talk after work. Like we'll get off work at 10 o'clock and it'll be 12:30. By the time we get done talking,
bro, that was the same thing at like where I work. Yeah, we'll be BSing all day. We didn't really get a chance to really talk throughout the day. Yeah, but we get off at 10 o'clock, and again it'd be 11:30. We'd be like, all right, y'all, I'm gonna get up out of here.
And then another conversation.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you say that 10 times, then it'd be 12. You're like, all right, I really gotta go.
yeah. So that's how it started, and I was like, you know what? Let's do a podcast, and then it's. With 40 episodes in the game right now.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah.
How often y'all do it?
Every week. Every week we post every Wednesday.
Where can they find it?
On Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Pocket Casts, all the major iHeartRadio, all the major streaming platforms. KNOW KI Podcast, No Key Podcast.
How'd y'all come up with the name?
A lot of the. Well, okay. To be straight up, I came up with the name. It's an acronym.
How did you come up with the name?
It's an acronym. I'll tell y'all afterwards. I don't want to. Okay. I don't want to reveal it just yet, but it's been revealed on the podcast on a couple episodes, so you have to listen to it to find out. But
y'all heard the man. You want to know how they got the name?
Check us out.
How you been doing on the streaming tip?
Man, that's one thing I lack consistency on, bro.
Yeah,
to be straight up, like I love it and I want to do it. Especially when people come to the stream, like you came to the stream before and was talking. I love it, and who is a gamer that doesn't want to play games for a living? Not a lot of people, right?
100%.
Like to get paid to play games. You know what I mean? So, I noticed I spent like one of my favorite games, Dark Souls. Mm-hmm. I looked at they have a time clock for when each time you log in the amount of times played. Now, granted, a lot of the time I'm about to say was just AFK, which is gamer talk for away from key or away from controller. But I clocked 500 hours in that game.
Jeez,
bro. 500 hours.
I heard that's like I was gonna say. I heard like 200 hours like standard. Yeah, for any Dark Souls game,
bro. Like I loved that game. I loved it. There's so many different customizations you can have. Different weapons you can use, so I was like, I wanted to try them all, and then some cheat codes came out, so I tried those. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I noticed I was playing games a lot, so why not start streaming?
Of course.
But like I said, it's been a consistency issue at this point.
Yeah, no, I completely understand because I've done a little bit of streaming and trying to consistently do it. Bro. I don't know. It almost takes away from the actual fucking fun of just playing the game because like. When you just regularly playing the game, you just hop on. You ain't thinking about, all right, let me get all this set up. Right. Let me turn this on. Let me do this. Let me do that. You just play the fucking game. And then, like, when you stream, you're like, all right, damn, I got to play the game today. I ain't played. Right. And then it becomes a job, it becomes a chore. And it's like, nah, I don't want to do it. Right.
For real. Because I stream on Twitch, and it's the same name that you see up on the board, Spaces. But, I have it set up. I don't know how I did it. I just checked my email one day, but Twitch has an email that they automatically send to people about the metrics that you obtained or while you were streaming, how long you were streaming, how many viewers you got, the regular viewers you get. It's like 4 different metrics, and I see that and I'm like, yo, I was streaming for 2 hours. Like I said, consistency is an issue. 2 hours, got like 10 people to come through the stream, no new followers. Like, god damn, all that. I done put all this effort into it. At this point, I'm ready for people to come and talk, and then nobody came and talked to me. So
it'd be like that. I was streaming UFC for a while, and I was getting people like from all over though.
Yeah.
Like this dude was from Brazil. He was just up talking and like I was like, what the fuck?
I noticed I get the most viewers at night, like when I'm streaming overnight, because all the people overseas are up and awake.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh, okay. But if I do that, that means I'm gonna be up till 3 a.m. I still got work the next day.
Right. Again, consistency. Yeah. It's not when you want to play, but then then anybody who streams to tell you, oh, you have to play at your certain time so people know when to come find.
Yeah,
like, I want to be one of them unfound gems. Like,
good luck, though.
Right?
Good luck, because that's not how it works. I
know it's not.
People watch based on how their schedule.
Their schedule, right?
So you gotta. It's kind of got
to happen upon me. Hope I get back on. I mean, I know it might not happen. You never know. Yeah, I don't fucking know. I don't know. What other games you stream?
The primary game that I stream that I've been playing pretty much since it came out is Destiny.
Yeah.
Oh man, there's so much to.
But this man has carried me and some of my friends through so many fucking Destiny raids. It was to the point where I was just staying alive. That was my job. Just don't die. We got everything. Just don't die. I'm like, all right, bet. I'm dead. Come revive me. I died.
Yeah. You know, once you reach a certain skill, and one thing I love about Destiny is once you reach a certain knowledge of the raid or whatever it is that you're doing, that one person that died, that's all right. They can stay there.
Yeah.
You know, if that
I've seen it.
You know, so
I have witnessed it. All right, let's get into the bullshit here. Let's talk about Will Smith, man.
Oh my.
Let's talk about the Smith family, the royal Smith family. What? You've been paying attention or in the know?
To certain aspects. You might bring up something that I don't know, but yeah, if you're talking about like,
I mean, I guess let's talk about the latest thing that I've seen and the one I specifically want to talk about. I wish they both just shut their fucking mouths.
For real. I'm like, just shut up.
At this point. But then Will Smith shared his feelings about Tupac. Did you see
I didn't see that, no.
He said, you see it, Kurt?
That was recent?
A little while ago.
No, I didn't see that.
He said, I hated that I wasn't what he was in the world. I suffered a raging jealousy, and I wanted Jada to look at me like that.
I think those are real feelings.
Understandable.
I think those are real feelings.
I know people who not even in that realm who have those feelings about Tupac.
Right. Yeah, like a lot of, like, for instance, in a high school setting, the nerd wants to be the football, jealous of the football player,
the popular guy,
guy. You know what I'm saying? The girl who's like socially awkward wants to be like the cheerleader. You know what I mean?
Right.
The head cheerleader. So I get those feelings. Stupid.
I say it's stupid to voice it publicly, right? Because like you said, those are real feelings. You can have those feelings, but I guess it's the dynamic of who it's coming from. One, with your wife being Jada, who has openly talked about like not being happy in the marriage and the whole thing with August.
When your side piece, like, oh my god. But yeah.
I like when they posted memes talking about Will Smith got a picture with all the people Jada.
Bro, I seen that. I seen one with Tupac and Jada together taking a picture, and Jada told Will to take the picture.
Yes.
I was like, oh my god.
All these people around. Will, get the fuck out this picture and take this.
Yeah.
I don't want you in it. This is for me.
And the reason why I say it's stupid though is because now you're dedicating your life to a woman who knows, both of you know, that you can't be the person that she truly wants.
Oh, that shit cut deep.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say it's stupid.
How do you stay like in a relationship like that though? With knowing, right? It's not speculation. You can always speculate. You can always kind of be like, oh, maybe this is what she's looking for. But then you could be like, come back to her and be like, well, I'm the one who married her. She said yes. But then like to know.
Yeah.
Like, because she got this red table talk. Like,
I call it red flag talk.
Red flag talk?
Red flag talk. Jada's a walking red flag. But see, I think it's because, and this is a YouTube sensitive word, but what is imping? Put a P in front of it.
Oh.
S in front of it.
Oh, that's sensitive on YouTube now?
That's sensitive it's sensitive on Twitch too.
What?
Yeah.
Well, simple ass shit.
That's what it is, bro. Like I don't see how anybody specifically, and Will Smith in particular, can choose continuously. Like she talked about how she still has a letter from Tupac, that a poem that she wrote to her, that
he wrote to her.
Yeah, that Tupac wrote to her. Like, and I kind of get it. Just
no bullshit. All right, let your girl. let your girl have. Okay, let's say it's even from. Let's say a C-list celebrity, right?
C-list celebrity.
A C-list celebrity.
Who's a C-list celebrity?
Fuck.
Bow Wow?
Sure. Let's say
Romeo.
Okay, Romeo, right? I think Bow Wow has more of a celebrity status than Romeo. Let's say, or Sammy. Y'all remember Sammy?
Sammy, yeah.
Okay.
He's
still around, but
no, Sammy's still producing music, bro.
But he's not in the forefront. He's not an A-list or B-list celebrity. If he could walk past my house right now, I probably wouldn't even know who he is. I mean, to keep it a buck. Okay. Anybody can say they Sammy, and I'm like, oh shit, it's Sammy.
Right.
All right, your girl, at one point in time, talking to Sammy, he wrote her a poem. Y'all together, 5-10 years, she still be reading this poem and shit. Is that a problem or no?
Okay,
it's a problem.
Full on problem. Yes, full on problem. I would understand her having it if they had a thing together. You know, they were together for X amount of time, and he died.
Oh man, I gotta die.
But I would understand her having it around. Now, don't let the world know. Like Jada Pinkett apparently can't stop doing. Or, you know what I'm saying? Keep it somewhere. I don't know.
Right.
Like, keep that to yourself. I'll say that much. Right. Keep that to you. I don't even want to know that.
Curtis, what you got?
Man, you already know where I'm going with that shit. Like,
no, tell me, man. I
don't. First of all, so you know what? Let me go back a little bit because it'd be fun. You know what'd be funny as hell?
Go ahead.
If Tupac did not really fuck with Jada as much as she
wanted to,
she claimed that.
But to me, that's the biggest fucking problem. She is. This is pure speculative. I don't know her. From what I could tell, it looked like she is enamored with Tupac or enamored with these other guys who's not fucking Will Smith.
Yeah, they were on the show together. That's true, but it don't. Like I said, we will never know. But it would be funny if Tupac in an afterlife, like, man, I ain't really fuck with this bitch like that. Like we were cool. We were cool. Smash, but I ain't really fuck with her like that.
Right.
I wrote that poem, nigga, some pussy.
There's 10 other bitches got that poem.
Same one. Right. Verbatim.
I wrote that shit one time. Copy.
But then you also got the situation of that, like, why should I have, if I'm Will, why I gotta keep hearing about this shit? Like, you put it out
the
there
world
once.
like y'all ain't sitting down together and having this talk.
Also, if I'm Will, hey bitch, shut your ass up. Stop talking to the public about our shit. They might be celebrities, but it's some shit you need to hold back.
Hey, you still people,
and that's why I think Will Smith is
simping.
Okay. Yes.
No, we saying that shit.
Yeah,
if it applies.
But we ain't got no ads to sell yet.
Right.
So
I guess later on you can just edit that word out.
I ain't editing shit.
We said it. It's fine. What's gonna happen?
But that's why I think Will Smith is a beta, because he's in her life. He's always second to Tupac.
Yeah.
Even though Tupac is gone.
And to other niggas apparently.
But this is the thing though. This is the thing that I think a lot of people don't really think about. I'm willing to bet that they have conspired within each other for her to say what she's saying to bring attention back to them.
Right, to keep them in that level or in the limelight. I understand you do have to do certain things to.
I don't think they need it.
That's what I was trying to get at.
I see what you're saying, but just what Will Smith has been doing on YouTube alone, they don't need that extra added attention.
But
she has to have her own thing. That's her thing.
No, right, but I'm saying through Will's endeavors,
I understand,
she don't automatically get that.
Yeah, but she's not one to sit back and take the second seat. You know what I'm saying? She wants her own things. So
that's what I think it's a dual fold with what she's saying.
Yeah.
Dual purpose, definitely. Because think about it.
It's her money, not just his money. You know what I'm saying?
She just happened to say this, and then Will Smith comes out with these memoirs on YouTube.
Yeah.
Attention.
Seemed a little planned to me.
And then on top of that, I seen
They moving like the Kardashians.
I think that's the new standard, quite honestly.
I seen on YouTube a short reel where she was bragging about Jada Pinkett was bragging about bragging about having 1 billion YouTubes on Red Flag Talk. So it's a publicity thing.
Jeez.
Like congratulations.
Right.
But I think it's all not. She's not doing this without them having a plan. I'm willing to bet.
I don't think it started that way.
You think from August Alsina?
Yeah.
You don't think so?
I don't think it started off planned.
Not with that face. I'm not sitting. Like Will looked pissed.
I don't think it started off planned.
He ain't planning to come on that Red Table Talk. I tell you that much. Not that day.
Yeah.
Not that day.
I think
that nigga face
it got
looked
out.
like if he had saw August Alsina at that very moment, nigga would have called a fade.
You think so?
Yes. Looking at that particular thing, at that moment, it was not planned. If it's planned anytime after, maybe I'll give you that. But anytime before that, like nah, he was genuinely upset.
Well, now the reason why I see what you're saying, is because August Alsina, they took him in while he was sick. And mentally, right? Mentally, and I think if I recall correctly, physically as well. Like he has, I think, don't get me wrong, but he got some sort of physical condition. And Jada, their household took him in, and that's when Jada formed the relationship with him. Now, I want to ask y'all a question about this, right? Again, he was sick. Jada, they took him in the house,
right?
And Jada formed a relationship with him. If Will Smith, they take a woman in, and Will Smith forms a relationship with her, and then she comes out of nowhere talking about that they had a relationship.
Right?
How would if things were in reverse?
Demonized.
Thank you. That's all I was getting at.
They would have been divorced already.
That's all I was getting at.
She'd already have.
I mean, she mentioned him cheating, like going outside the relationship.
We would have been calling her the Fresh Princess of Bel-Air. She got half of every goddamn thing.
Yeah, I pretty much think they was both.
They both had their turns.
Yeah,
they admitted to having an open relationship though. That's
I heard they swingers. Some people say that they swingers.
I would like to see the interview or anything where they said that.
Not them, other people.
Because I haven't seen it. If that's what they do, cool. I just haven't seen them
say
yes, we.
So look, I know some swingers, and I was just about to say like
I remember that story.
I see them all the time when I go do comedy. I know some swingers, and you can still cheat even though you're swingers, right?
Yeah, because you ain't y'all not having the conversations before.
Right, exactly.
Right.
So it was not planned. She should not have smashed him. But again, when he cheated, he didn't come out with a fucking square table talk. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but you can Google it, bro. Like I've Googled it and I've researched it and I've actually watched Will Smith say they have an open relationship.
Yeah.
But that's what the song "Switch" was about.
Was it?
Switching partners.
Stop.
Bro, I don't speak on stuff. I don't speak on stuff that I haven't researched.
Yeah.
Now, if somebody else researches it and then proves me wrong, then cool. Please prove me wrong. Yeah. But prove me wrong. I just say when
I've like I said, because I've heard that for years. Like, oh, they be
having a party,
yeah, swinging and shit like that. But and then somebody said they confirmed it, and I just haven't heard them confirm it. That's the only thing.
Yeah,
that's the only thing that I would look up. That's what I mean.
You
I
research
don't care
department,
enough
right?
to look at it.
Oh, okay, facts.
I mean, I don't give a fuck who they fucking. But right. I do find it funny that just to put myself in Will Smith's shoes, bro, I'm not letting half of this shit slide.
No, that's how I know he's a beta. Because
I mean, who knows what's going on how close to us?
But see, this is the thing. If you have
the doors are already open, we can
right.
see
these electric doors out here. This, apparently,
fucking glass windows. Yeah.
But no, and the reason why I'm so adamant about this is because the only reason why Jada Pinkett is even in conversation is because she's attached to Will Smith.
I would say so.
The only reason she's in conversation now, and let me further prove my point real quick.
This is the last time she acted in something.
Thank you, thank you. Now I looked up her filmography.
Yeah,
and I'm not, again, like I said, I researched stuff before I talk about it. She does have stuff that she's been in recently, like she's going to be in The Matrix coming up this year sometime, right?
Okay.
Before this, she was in one movie that's like 2019.
Does she star in anything?
That's what I was getting at. When was the last time you ever heard anybody say, Jada Pinkett's in this movie, I gotta go see it?
Right. You kind of like, oh, that's Jada Pinkett.
Right. Like when she was in the second Matrix, I was like, oh, she's in this? And she was only in there for like a total of 5 minutes, if I recall.
And that was because I guess Aaliyah was supposed to be in it, but then they had the last minute change because she died or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, and that's what makes me so mad about whatever about the situation, because she's doing this to stay relevant.
All right, man. Let's let's move on. Talk about the boy Kyle Rittenhouse, his trial.
Okay. I only know a little bit about this. I know what he did, but I don't know about the trial.
But no, so now they got 500 National Guard up in Wisconsin waiting on the end of the trial, expecting shit to go down. I just want to say to everybody watching, if y'all go riot and loot, just let me know. I'm talking, just let me know. I'm out here.
Yeah.
I missed it the first 2-3 times. I'm not missing it this time. Like, I'm getting me some free shit. Hell yeah. Renting me a U-Haul? Boy, I'm out.
For real, get a face like they did it.
He drove up there to shoot people. Oh, I can't go up there to loot.
He not from there?
No, he drove up. He's from Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's from Illinois.
Wow.
His mom drove him up there.
That's premeditated.
With the rifle, so he could protect the city.
Who?
The city.
You know what? I will say that's the difference between us folk.
Yeah.
Because motherfuckers ain't finna go protect nobody else shit if it
Boy.
don't benefit me.
Yeah, nah.
Especially when you don't own it. Like what I don't. Okay, did he say that in the trial? Did you watch any videos or anything
About what? What is that?
about what him, like
his intentions?
his intentions?
Yeah, no, it's plenty of video.
Okay,
Plenty,
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, no, it's easily Googleable. It's plenty of video. One of the guys who was actually on trial was recording him and asked him why was he there, and he said that, I'm here to help the cops as a first responder, to help anybody who gets hurt.
With a rifle in your hand.
Right, and being underage.
Yeah, he's 17. He was 17 when it happened. At least.
Right, not old enough to carry a rifle.
Right.
And so, I think his mom should be locked up. You drove him up there.
That's premeditated, bro. And that's what it. What's the word? Not conspiracy. Accessory. Accessory to commit a crime.
Right. But yeah, no. So from there, everybody seen the meme of him crying, right? The video of him crying.
Yeah, I seen that shit and I was just like, bro. If
this
nigga
so
don't
bad.
Stop that goddamn acting.
It was so bad.
It was terrible. Then he looked at the judge and was like, "Am I doing good enough, judge?"
Like, you ain't gonna stop this? But my attorney said you was gonna stop it if I cried.
Got the complexion for the connection.
Right, exactly. Like you're not doing nothing right now, sir.
And then that judge is a lot of people criticizing the judge for making certain statements and shit like that.
Yeah.
Just like I forget what the name of the person that died, but the situation where the police officer walked into the wrong house and she shot the dude while he was in his house.
Amber Geiger.
Yeah, like
And,
in that case,
both them.
Yeah.
In that case, when have you ever seen or heard of a judge get down off of their bed
That was terrible.
You know what I'm saying?
Terrible.
And hug her?
That was terrible.
Like, you ain't even hugged the people,
That's
the
like,
family of the people where the person got killed.
You heard of white guilt, right? That's black guilt. That's what.
No, you know what it is. It's for so long, black people are expected to turn the other cheek or to be the first to extend the
olive
hand
branch.
first. Fuck that. when I tell you,
it was not in her job duty to do so.
Bro, listen. When I tell you that something happened to one of mine, ain't no I forgive you. There ain't no I'm a be the bigger person. No, it's scorched earth. From the moment it happened to the moment I feel satisfied, it's scorched earth. Jeez. Because I tell my mom and them, I told my sister and them, I've told you this. Police kill me, I'm gonna do it. Police I'm never gonna be in a situation where I'm gonna aggravate the cops because I know that they could kill me at any moment. So with that being said,
thank you so much.
If they fucking kill me, burn this bitch to the ground.
Right. Yeah.
I tell my people that shit all the time, and that's I feel like that judge is one of those people who they too quick to be on the forgiving side.
Yeah. Like
fuck that. She fucked up.
Yeah, it's not even her house. Like,
right.
Like you ain't walk in and see that stuff was different. Like they took out your furniture, but
they took out everything. Like, come on. I'm sorry. I don't know if it's just me, but everybody's house smells different from your own.
Yeah.
Right? No, for real. Anytime you walk in somebody's house, it smells different. When you walk into your house, you don't really necessarily notice the smell. That's right. That's your smell.
Right.
When you walk to somebody else's house, there's a different smell.
Yeah.
Like, the fuck out of here. Like, tell me, all your senses was broke at this time.
Yeah, that's probably what she.
But you was able
drunk too, so.
But you was able to see enough to shoot a motherfucker.
Right. This don't smell like my house.
Let me continue. Who changed the scent in my house?
I feel like hunting tonight in my house.
Yeah, that's just stupid.
So when does the Kyle Rittenhouse?
It's suspected to end Monday.
And that's when they gonna say the verdict or whatever.
Who fucking knows? It can get continued. It's up to the jury. It's expected to end on Monday.
I don't understand what they.
Because it's a verdict, guilty, whatever.
The fucking.
What are his charges? Do you know offhand?
No, not off top.
No.
Okay.
I know. It's weird that I didn't see the prosecution aim to get that judge removed.
For Kyle, or for the other lady.
For the people he shot.
Yeah, Kyle Rittenhouse.
Yeah.
So,
for Kyle. For the Kyle Rittenhouse case, the prosecution seemed like they should have went after the judge as well. Because certain stuff the judge has said makes me think that he's leaning towards in favor of Kyle Rittenhouse. Just off back. Like I said, I haven't dug deep into this.
Yeah. I keep telling myself I'm going to research it.
Case like that, because honestly, to tell you the truth, like,
all right, let me see. He's being charged with count 1, first degree reckless homicide, use of a dangerous weapon. Count 2, first degree reckless endangering safety, use of a deadly weapon. Count 3, first degree reckless endangerment, because these properties for each person he shot.
Yeah.
Count 4, first degree intentional homicide, use of the dangerous weapons. Count 5, attempted first degree intentional homicide. Count 6, possession of a dangerous weapon by a person under 18.
I was waiting for that one.
Count 7, failure to comply with the emergency order from the state or local government, because they did shut down the city. And he should have been, in house. He should have been outside anyway. So those the 7 counts he's been charged with.
There was no count because he crossed state lines with a rifle, right?
Right.
So, and I know it's different. It's different laws, state to state. So I'm trying to figure out how he's not getting in trouble for crossing state lines.
I don't think they could prove that. He could easily say he got it once he got there.
I mean, you could prove that too.
Yeah, guns have serial numbers.
Every purchase of a weapon has some sort of a paper trail.
Yeah.
Whether it be physical paper or electronic.
Should.
And if he did get it when he got that, he should be able to prove that he got it legally.
I don't think
a minor coming in contact purchasing a gun like that.
Yeah.
Obviously, he didn't purchase it. He's not old enough.
That's my point.
But the person who gave it to him should.
That's my point. And that's what I'm getting at. I need some more charges. I need some more people to come under the radar, because how did he get this weapon? We need to trace down the person that gave him this weapon.
It was funny. We was talking about it earlier, and Curtis was like, he shot white people.
Oh my God.
No. So I was like, this is white on white violence.
Yeah. White on white crime. Like, for instance, and I don't want to go veer too far off of it.
It's fine. I always bring it back.
Okay. Yeah. I was thinking that. But we talked on the podcast about I forget. I always forget to go back to that, but I think it was in Virginia, where it was one man and a married couple. They were across the street neighbors from each other. I don't know exactly what they were arguing about, but I know that the one man that was by himself, they had the married couple, by the way, had a garage camera aimed at the street so you can see everything. Right.
I think I've seen this.
Yeah. When I tell you killed them in cold blood,
I seen that shit.
I'm talking about like he had a gun, shot each one of them, they both fell.
Right.
Emptied the clip in the wife, go out, get a gun similar to the one Kyle Rittenhouse had. Load, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was continuously shooting them, and they was already down.
And then he killed both of them.
Yeah. And
later on he killed himself. But one of the guys on the podcast said, "Big shouts to Jay every day." Look like white on white crime to me.
Got nothing to do with us.
That's why I was edging towards like.
Nah, okay. So back to Kyle Rittenhouse.
Yeah.
So everybody was talking about the meme of him crying, and LeBron James had put out a tweet. He said, "What tears? I didn't see one. Man, knock it off. That boy ate some lemon heads before walking into court."
Some warheads.
So, and then somebody else on Twitter, she verified Janelle Evans. She go, next time there's a grown adult making fun of your kids, don't try and defend them when you act the same way. Basically, she's upset that
LeBron James said something.
No, that adults are talking about a minor. That's what she's upset about, right? And of course, everybody came to LeBron James' defense, talking about some he don't care. And she's like, "Oh, my fans will." And
what is the ethnicity of?
You could guess.
What was her name?
Janelle Evans.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, she's of the palm skin people. Yeah, no. So they not even with LeBron. LeBron didn't even respond. He don't fucking care, right?
Yeah.
This girl, she's verified. She got like 2-3 million Instagram followers, TikTok followers, up to 1 million on Facebook and all the other bullshit, right?
Yeah.
And while in the midst of all this stuff, she was in the midst of getting a clothing brand deal with Susu You. So You? Yeah, So You. And they end up dropping her, canceling her shit. Now she on TikTok crying and shit.
I would expect nothing less. I would drop her too. Like, shut up. Like, first of all, LeBron James didn't say nothing bad.
Right.
He didn't say nothing bad.
He stated his
about
opinion.
Kyle. Right. He wasn't talking about Kyle Rittenhouse. He was just saying like he faking.
Yeah.
So what warrants you to come out and say anything, Janelle?
But isn't Kyle Rittenhouse an adult now? He's 18.
He should be 18 by now.
Gotta be 18 by now. He was 17 when it happened.
Yeah.
So it's got to be 18 by now. I don't know. I think her opinion. I think everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Yes.
But when you of such social status, 3 million followers, you verified, you got all this stuff in the works. Sometimes you need to just shut the fuck up. Like, Curtis, you had an interesting point earlier about it.
No, so I was thinking like people were going after her to get canceled,
right?
And after hearing her opinion on the matter, I'm like, I don't really fuck with people going after just a opinion they disagree with. They want to destroy their livelihood, but that wasn't the case. It was just the company decided to take the initiative to drop her before anybody could come to them and say
cancel her.
Yeah, that was my only thing.
Yeah, this was not a case of cancel culture.
After that, like I say, everybody can have an opinion. Just know where you stand. Just know where you stand in this society. Yeah. So because if it's going to affect you like that, shut the fuck up. But if you don't care, still say your piece. Then, like I say, anybody who says okay for LeBron to have an opinion but not her, I would disagree with that.
100%.
But you have to be able to take the consequences of what you say, because he also could face consequences. And I would say the same thing for him. You stand by what you say.
Yeah. I'll agree that I don't think it hurt. I don't know what she said, but from what you said that she said, I don't know if she said more or whatever.
That's what I was looking for. I was like, did she say anything?
Responding to what other people were saying.
She said my followers would.
Right.
So it's like a canceled by association kind of thing.
Because to me, this is the way I'm thinking about it, right? LeBron James, obviously millions of followers, right? Mm-hmm. And so I think that she thought LeBron James trying to use his influence to influence how people thought. He was just stating his opinion, right? Again, entitled to it, and she's also entitled to state her opinion on LeBron James. That's fine.
Yeah.
But once you included, I have followers who would care. Now, to me, you're trying to use your influence that you have to
people's opinion.
Right.
Yeah.
Because she ended up saying like, my kids love Space Jam, but they ain't gonna watch it no more. Just so you know, Mr. Jordan's version was better. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, now you just like firing shots for no reason. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, he don't care.
Right.
You still took, like, you begging for attention, you got it, and it shot you in the butt.
Right. Yeah.
Right. Say what you want. Just be ready for those consequences.
100%. You know you got deals in the work. Shut your ass up.
Yeah.
And if you got as many followers as you want, you can find another distributor.
You should be able to find another deal, right?
Because she could tell her following not to fuck with the company that dropped her. Boom. This shit is forever revolving door.
Yeah.
They dropped you for your opinion. Tell your followers not to fuck with them for dropping you.
Right.
Keep it moving. Instead, you lost. You took that L. You got on internet and you
cried. You can't cry.
Emotional. Just like y'all was talking about with Lizzo.
We're going to change the podcast name to No Crying on the Internet.
Right? I fucking hate that shit.
Just, bro, the pure thought process of crying and then grabbing the camera.
Yeah. I listened to that episode y'all talking about with Lizzo.
Yeah.
When she was
it was a little different with Lizzo though, because she didn't start off crying. She just ended up crying. But again, I said in the podcast, I'll say it again. Right. I said it then. I said now. You had every opportunity to turn that shit off.
Let me put some ice on my eyes so it's not red.
Just as quickly as you turned that camera on, you could have just as quickly turned it off when you started crying.
Do you think that we further turn celebrities into robots by not letting them show emotion on camera, or criticizing them for showing emotion on camera?
No, because so they can, right? Yeah. I can criticize people. We can criticize how we want, right? Because if it was tears of joy, we wouldn't care, right? Mm-hmm. I just hate the lowest of the lows. To me, you don't have to show that. You don't have to be a robot. I'm not saying you can't have those feelings. I'm saying you don't have to express it to the world, right? Exactly. You get a new milestone. Now you got 1 billion records. So yeah, be on the internet. When we at your lowest of the lows, and we know people love to hide behind the internet and will try to drag you even lower because they're not you. The amount of hate and jealousy we see on the internet, we know it's there. It's prevalent. That's where the fuck it lives, because people can live vicariously from their house into somebody else's life. Mm-hmm. And so when they see you having a downfall, they are gladly going to pull you down. Yeah. Yep. Gladly. You invite them to do so when you post it on the internet. So no, I don't think I'm asking for nobody to be a robot. You are entitled to your feelings because those are yours. Now you have the option to share with the world. That is an option.
Right.
How you feel is not optional. You're going to feel how you're going to feel regardless.
Yeah.
Regardless who's watching, you're going to feel that way. The option comes when you share to the net, when you put it to the world.
I agree with that too, because when it sounds bad, but like a lot of times I've come across people who were like my favorite celebrity for whatever it is that they do, but then when they open their mouth, they canceled out whatever it was that I liked them for.
Right.
Like for instance, if I love your music, please continue making music. Now, when I find out that before you go in the studio, you gotta slap somebody or something, or you like, for instance, when the border issue, I don't know, with the Hispanic kids trying to come from. Yeah. When that situation was happening, I was talking to somebody. Granted, this person isn't a celebrity, but they said "F them kids."
Right.
Now, if a person whose music I love said that, now you ruined the fact that I like your music.
You think so? You can't separate the person from the music? You can't. What about R. Kelly? Are you?
I was about to beat you
I think that's the prime example.
I listened to that episode when y'all were talking about it. No, because a lot of his music was about what he was doing. No, I cannot separate it. He married we talking about Kyle Rittenhouse. Granted, it's different situations, but I'm talking about being underage.
Yeah.
There's paperwork proving that he married Aaliyah when she was 17.
Seems like you're ready.
Like no, and you know what's crazy? I never really listened to R. Kelly's music.
Yeah,
like voluntarily.
like we know it.
Right, you hear stuff.
I ain't never went in the car and put on that Kales.
Right. Like, but no, he was like AJ nothing but a number. I wonder why. Because I wonder why you think so. You know what I'm saying? So like, no, I can't separate the person from the music because I can separate. I'm more inclined to separate the person from the music if their music isn't about what they're doing.
Right. But how do you make music about stuff you're not doing? To me, that's fake.
6ix9ine did it.
Is he not the biggest fraud?
That's true.
But I don't know. I know 6ix9ine for being a clown and social media.
Yeah, but again,
I don't know if he was actually living.
Culture vulture, right? That's what he is. He jumped on the culture bandwagon and made a living out of it. A successful fucking living, to be honest.
So, just real quick.
Yeah.
Black people are at fault for 6ix9ine.
No, 100%. They allowed it. They okayed it.
I can't agree with you more.
Black people are at fault.
They
Shotty and all those people that was around who turned 6ix9ine into 6ix9ine are at fault. So my issue would have to be more with those guys than 6ix9ine himself. Now 6ix9ine, granted, he could think for himself, but at the same time, he saw money. He saw a money grab. He went for it. He
got it. Secured the motherfucking bag.
Yep.
I don't know. I can't think of no genre of music where they're talking about stuff that they necessarily didn't do, right? Because in rap we always talk about the validation, right? Because Pusha T, we know he gonna rap about selling drugs because that's what the fuck he did,
right?
You know what I'm saying? J. Cole will talk about some deep shit.
My top 3.
Talking about how he fell in love in high school and shit. You know what I'm saying?
We all talk about so much more than that.
I'm just saying, like, but it's stuff we assume he's going through.
Yeah.
It ain't never just Kendrick Lamar. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
He rapping about
things that he seen, things that he went through. And
nigga might be a blood. He might be a member of the Bloods.
right.
So again, especially in rap, your music has to be true to you.
So,
and when it's not, we call them out. No,
so how do
not anymore.
How they call out?
It's plenty of.
I know
people,
it might be older, but we call out Drake all the time because you didn't start from the bottom.
And he's still right, but he's still one of the biggest artists.
Yeah, because you don't have to give a fuck. You don't.
That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of times, like so I get the point you're making, but there's plenty of rappers out here rapping about shit they never live and never done, and they still able to thrive.
So I can apply that same theory that you're saying to acting.
How so?
If a person's not a lawyer in real life, but they're acting as a lawyer, then that's fake.
No, so to me it's a difference because when you're acting, we're expecting you to do something that you're not. That's the point of acting. You're going to produce something, or you're going to show something that you're not doing. You're taking something else and you're reenacting it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But rap music, especially rap music, was something for the culture, from the culture, right? I mean, even in country stars, they talk about shit that they do, ride on their fucking tractors, and fucking bars, titties and beer. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? They that's
but don't
suicide.
Huh?
That's what they be singing about, suicide.
Yeah, the most suicidal people in the world listen to country music.
Country music is depressing.
Not all of it. I know some country songs that's a bop, motherfucking sleep.
Yeah, but a lot of that shit is depressing.
Like Old Town Road.
But that country, motherfucker, I mean, it did hit the country top, and that shit was fake, all of it.
And then come to find, I never actually listened to the song, and then somebody told me like, you know what, that song is about, doing drugs and drinking and shit. I'm like, it is,
bro. It's a line in there where he say, I never riding on my tractor, I lean all in my bladder. Like,
I never listened to the song.
I never listened.
I cheated on my baby. You could go and ask her. Bro, that is a verse. That is a verse from Old Town Road.
I've never listened to the full song.
Me neither.
Or I've listened to the song and never paid attention to the lyrics because it's just like a.
Like a Kids Bop.
My girl Kid, that was his favorite song.
Yeah,
so I know all the goddamn lyrics. And then so that's what the fuck he say. Riding on my tractor. I'm pretty sure he's never been on a tractor before that. Lean on his bladder. I don't know. He was poor. He might have had some lean.
I never
cheated on my baby. Maybe he's gay. I don't know how that worked. You can go and ask her.
He said, I don't know how that works. But no, I think when it comes to acting, they put the script in front of people and they act it out.
Right.
The same thing with
you can't call anybody fake.
Especially with people who have ghostwriters. Here's the lyrics to the song.
Right.
Act as if it's real.
Right. And then do we not get down on people who have ghostwriters? And we know in the industry they most likely do. The only people we don't get down on is singers, because just because you can sing doesn't mean you can write.
Right.
So
because it's part of rap culture hip hop culture to, be able to do it yourself.
Right.
That's not necessarily part of R&B. It ain't part of
no other genres. No other genres.
Our genre was built on being the MC, so that
your skills, because you don't have to have a voice.
It's part of the culture to be able to do it yourself.
Yeah,
you can't. So you'll be called just another entertainer if you got a ghostwriter.
Right. Yeah, that's why I separate the words. I'm real specific.
Drake is an entertainer.
Yeah, Drake.
Right. I'm real specific with my word choices. Right. Like if you have a person that is your ghostwriter, and the DJ makes the beats, so you don't do that,
right?
So the only thing that
you show up in red,
right? Only thing you do is reciting the words that somebody else gave to you. Then you're just a rapper.
Damn, easy too.
He's a rapper. Even
when I was younger, I never would have put Easy as top MC of anything. No. Anyway, even if he did write that shit himself, I still wouldn't put him. I mean, just being honest,
it was well known that Ice Cube wrote the shit. So,
not for a while.
What?
I think late, as I got older, then it became more well known.
Oh, okay. No, I think I'm trying to think of any other genre where what you say is directly connected to what you do.
But see, I think that's when I talk to people who are more knowledgeable of the origins of rap, they say the way you describe in rap, that's hip hop.
Okay.
And then rap is just something different.
So the breakdown of it is basically hip hop is the culture, rap is what you do.
Right.
Hip hop is the culture, rap is what you do.
So rapping is a part of hip hop. It's not and some people like to separate it because they don't like some of the rap, but at the end of the day, hip hop encompasses multiple elements: rapping, graffiti, breakdance, and all this.
Right, that's all hip hop.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So I think when people don't understand exactly what it is, they conflate the two. It's not. Rap is just under the umbrella.
Yeah. I hear you. That makes sense.
Yeah, I just to finalize this part for me, if the only thing you are to this song is the voice, then you're either a rapper or a singer. You're not an artist.
Okay. I'll take that. All right, let's move on here. I don't know how the fuck we got all the way there. We was talking about Kyle Rittenhouse. Back to another case that was going around in the world. Ahmaud Arbery. You familiar with that case?
Yeah, that's the one where he was jogging.
Yeah. So the defense lawyer was upset that Al Sharpton came to the court and tried to make this statement that he shouldn't be allowed there. he said something along the lines of, as far as I know, the Reverend does not have a church in this area. He said the county name, I forgot.
Kyle Rittenhouse was not from this area.
He does not have a church in this area. How many pastors are we going to allow them to have? And the judge was just like, bro, he followed all the things we had set out for people to come. It's open to the public.
Yeah.
You can't say he can't be here.
Yeah.
Because the defense attorney was trying to be like, he's going to bring more profile stuff to this case.
Did you watch the movie Liar Liar?
Yeah.
With Jim Carrey?
Yeah.
Do you remember when Jim Carrey was like, Your Honor, I object? He said, why? Jim Carrey was like, because it's devastating to my case. That's what that was right there. That's what that was. Like you ain't got no real reason to object to him being here.
Fucking up what I'm trying to do.
It's too much moral support here, Your Honor. Get out of here. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Yeah, no, I just thought that was funny, and I thought people would want to hear that. That shit's fucking hilarious. That he's too high profile. Why is he here? He shouldn't be allowed to be here.
And then I think it was I don't know if how true it was, but it was. I guess the lawyer said something like he was gonna be intimidating
the witness, the jury.
The jury.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
how? He didn't say anything.
Yeah. And then they already know what this motherfucker is anyway.
Right.
If you don't know who he is, then
right.
You know, you've been living on a fucking rock.
At least
some of these white people have been. All right. So I had seen this. It was like an ad. This girl putting on like the waist trainer, body former thing.
I see that. I think I know what you're talking about.
It's in commercials in general, right?
Yeah. Is you consider that lying? Are they lying?
If they win the waist thing,
body former, they put all this stuff underneath to make themselves look different.
Yeah,
with clothes on,
and then they go home.
Yeah,
it's the same thing.
She is a fat tummy lie, bro.
Like, are they lying to me? You know,
yes.
Men get a bad rap for lying to women when we first meet them. We might lie about what we do. You know what I'm saying? Where we stay.
Yeah.
You know, people, we all heard the line. I don't live with my mom. My mom live with me.
Right. For real.
So you go take a girl home. She take this fucking waist train off. Motherfucking
right.
And be like, if she come to your house to see your mama there, she shouldn't be upset. Y'all both lied.
At all.
Right. What do you think, Sir Kurt?
I mean, shit. Bitch, put that motherfucker back on. Put that motherfucker back on.
Put that costume back on.
Right. Take these back shots with the goddamn thing.
I think
around your stomach.
Men, we're attracted by what we see. Women are attracted to what they hear. That's why men lie.
You know what I would do?
What?
I'd be like, shit. If she can wear that type of shit around her stomach and shift her motherfucking organs, goddamn it! If I put on this fake beard, bitch, you shouldn't say not a motherfucker.
That's what I was thinking. That because we all. I don't know if y'all been to it, but when it was a thing, Markham skating rink, when they had the juke parties, right? And you know how we dance, right? So if a girl got attracted by what she felt on her while she was dancing on the dude,
right,
and then she decides let's go home,
right? Let's take this next step. We gonna do this without clothes,
and then he get his pants down and pull off the penis sleeve.
Fucking sock fall out.
You know what I'm saying? Like how would she feel?
Bitch, was that a cucumber?
Right? You know what I'm saying?
It was a sock full of tissue.
You know what I'm saying? So would she feel lied to?
Oh fuck.
Oh shit. Matter of fact, if she can wear that waist trainer shit, bitch, I can tell you I got $1 million.
Right.
Even if I ain't got $1 million, hey, I got $1 million. What's up?
Let's go.
You not a size 8.
That's the way I feel lied to. I feel lied to.
I mean, it ain't even just the waist trainer shit. It's the fucking eyelashes. It's the fucking hair.
Yeah, the way they beat some of them beat their face. It's a whole different person. You're a whole different person.
Yeah.
I watched the video where this girl, I don't know how long ago. I don't even know where I can find the video at this point. But to make her boobs look bigger, she put on like 8 bras.
God, no.
For real, 8 bras. Can you even breathe at that point? Right?
I seen some shit where I think I was watching RuPaul's Drag Race and they put like the makeup there to make it look like they got cleavage. And it's like, that's cheating.
Yes.
That's cheating. Like, I'm looking there, so you're gonna make it look like it's depth when it's not.
And right, to that same point, it showed the girl taking off each bra.
Why you want to go trouble?
You know
take
what
one off.
The craziest thing to me is like, we can say everything we seeing. You would have women saying to us, "Oh, y'all just being misogynistic." They would have some way to criticize what we're saying, but at the same time, it's just like, let's stop lying then.
Because
or even this, the fact that most men don't give a fuck about all that.
I swear to God,
oh my God,
I was waiting. I was hoping you wouldn't say that so I could say it.
Like, because look, I understand the makeup, right? If you got a pimple, you got some stuff on your face you want to cover up. That's fine. That's fine. I understand insecurities. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like some dudes, to a certain extent, we do the same thing. We try to clean our face and stuff like that. Right? We go get our hair cut, man. So, but when it's a whole different person,
your nose look fucking different.
You contour the fuck out of your face.
You know what I noticed is I literally kind of threw up a little bit in my mouth sometimes, right? I was out and this girl's face was orange, but her neck was white. That's what I threw up a little bit. I'm like, God dang,
she
girl.
Forgot
like,
the neck.
Jeez Louise, like how much did you put on? What time did you wake up this morning before you left out the house to start doing all this? Because I'm thinking like what a lot of times when a girl gets ready, she got to be ready at like if she got to go leave out the house at 6, she got to start getting ready at like 4.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Depending on whatever her get ready routine is.
Right.
But an hour and a half of that is putting on the makeup.
Look, I'm trying not to sound misogynist because if you're doing it for you, I'm fine with that.
How many of them actually are?
If you're doing that for you, so you feel good, you know what I'm saying? Do what you need to do to be happy. But when you're doing it to attract men, I guess that's where my issue kind of is, right? Why I think it's lying. You're lying.
That's what. Yeah, I was about to say
misrepresentation.
Misrepresentation.
It is. So a lot of times women think that we like certain shit because they've talked to other women
who said that we
and then it got to the point where they doing shit that we absolutely don't give a fuck about.
Right.
Like, I don't give a fuck about them lashes. Them lashes don't do shit for me.
Cause I got homies who girlfriends that got no ass, so them putting on a fake ass. I mean, this girl got no butt.
Put like this, we still gonna fuck.
Look, they came to the comedy show the other day, and she had on some jeans. I didn't realize it was her. And I leaned over to another comic. I'm like, bro, why is there so much sag in her jeans? And then she turned around. I said, oh shit, that's all girl. But I'm like, she got a man though.
Have you ever seen saggy leggings?
Yeah.
How
yeah.
do you have
negative
saggy
ass? Negative ass.
Oh, we came across a chick who had went to Miami to get her ass.
Yeah.
We was at
KRG.
Yeah.
Her ass look good though.
In the pants.
This girl got her BBL.
Look like a Nicki Minaj, Cardi B type of thing.
It looked like a good porn star booty.
Yeah, she went to go get her butt done. At least that's what she said.
Yeah.
And,
no, she was dead ass serious.
I mean, I didn't investigate further.
When she said it was like, I'm done.
Because I done listened to the conversation, editing the video, so I kept listening and shit because I'm editing it. And she was dead ass serious, and she said where she went.
But
I was thinking about it too. No, because I said no because my camera movement. I went straight to the.
No, it looks good. I hate the ones that look fake.
That look bad. Like it's an attachment.
It is
to your
not.
body.
Yeah, it is not proportional to your body. Wherever she went, the doctor did a hell of a job. She now has ass.
What women don't realize is they try to push off to men standards that they have for each other.
But yeah,
like
blaming on the patriarchy and they made that shit for themselves.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I have yet to come across a man that was like, oh, you ain't gonna put on no makeup? Like, go back in the house and do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I never heard a man say that, but yet they keep trying to say, we do it for you guys. I do not care. I don't care.
You got all that makeup, I can still see that pimple in the middle of your forehead. Like,
right.
Like, stop.
This area, it need to be a little bit darker.
Right. Like you said, your neck still don't match your face. Like,
right. No.
Your hands don't match. Nothing else match. You are a whole different person.
For instance, whenever we're out, okay, I'll speak for myself. I know I've been out where a woman was in the group, and then a woman commented on the other woman's makeup, her hair, her eyelashes, whatever.
Those who pay attention to that.
That's what I'm saying. Those are standards that they don't understand that they put on each other, but they also can't understand why men don't have those standards as well. We don't care.
We don't care.
We don't care. I don't understand why they don't understand that.
You would have to ask a woman.
You ever seen the show She's Gotta Have It? Spike Lee
Something.
joint on
Yeah,
Netflix.
yeah.
The reason why I ask is because you
I think I
mentioned
tried to watch it. I couldn't.
it's a tough watch. I won't lie. But long story short, one of the girls in this, spoiler alert, one of the girls in the show went to get it was like a backyard butt injection. Like it was like it was like in she went fix a flat.
Your ass is flat, girl.
That's what it looks like.
Fix that flat. No.
Bro, but long story short, the girl got the injections, and she started getting the attention that a lot of women act like they don't want, but they really do. And then she was a club performer, and she was walking up the stairs, slipped off the stairs, fell back on her butt, and all of the Fix a Flat exploded on everybody.
Jeez. It kind of reminded me of that Dave Chappelle skit.
I'm calling it Fix a Flat from now on, bro.
Y'all remember that shit on Chappelle's show? The girl had titties, and she was like, "I'm so tired of all the attention."
Oh yeah,
when took her titties away.
Yeah,
she's like, "Oh my god, no one's paying attention to me."
Yeah, that's what happens for real.
That shit's stupid. All right, man. One of the last things I'm gonna talk about. Joe Biden said some dumbass shit.
Oh my! I think I caught wind of this
about Satchel Paige.
No, I didn't see that.
Are you guys offended by the word Negro?
Absolutely,
Curtis.
I feel like we either black or African American. Anything else is pointless.
I don't know. The word Negro just sounds real old, very Jim Crow-ish.
I mean, he an old motherfucker. He come from them eras.
Right. So, everybody knows baseball had the Negro League.
Law, Joe. He familiar with the word.
Everybody familiar with the Negro League, right?
Yeah.
And how Jackie Robinson went from Negro League to Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
Barrier. But before him, one of the best baseball players in town was Satchel Paige. Mm-hmm. And Joe Biden called him the Great Negro at the time.
Wow.
Is this just him being old, or
That's him being fucking old? And
should we be like, hey, Sleepy Joe?
That's that Sleepy Joe.
Get your shit together, bro.
That's the old shit. Cause I don't know. I put like this: for the people who get offended, what are they expecting to happen to him?
He's the president,
right? He said it.
Like, man, go ahead, do what you got to do to be comfortable, bro.
Yeah.
I don't want it to fall.
No, it ain't gonna fall. It's attached. Ugh.
Yeah, I mean,
you wanted it up. I just made it taller and shit.
Yeah, I'm like, you said it's cool, so cool.
No, yeah, it ain't gonna fall, bro.
yeah, I mean, what is people expecting to happen to him though?
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Nothing's gonna happen to him because, like I said, 94 crack law, Joe. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he can do that, then then he got the presidency. He can say Negro according to his history. I think it's still, like you said, it's the old man stuff.
I got my own issues with Joe Biden. Like, he's been around the ringer. He's done a lot. He is there as a people pleaser, and I don't feel like he has his own opinion.
I feel like
he's a performer. He goes up there and read whatever somebody wrote.
That's all presidents, though.
Yeah,
he slides into when he goes off script.
I'll put it to you like this:
because he ad-libbed the Great Negro at the time. Like, it was the Great Negro.
You think it was an ad-lib?
Hell yeah.
Oh, it probably wouldn't be on a teleprompter.
Hell
so
no. He definitely
ad-libbed that shit.
He definitely has some flashbacks to when he was younger as like the Great Negro.
That's a great Negro. That's a Negro I would let live in the adjacent neighborhood.
I think that's
not in mine.
You know what? If I had heard it live and I was in the stands, you probably would have heard me because I would have been the loudest person laughing. I kid you not, because like, yeah. So this is recent. I could get offended. I could get offended. Mm-hmm. But I probably would have laughed my ass off because it would have been because I know what would have happened. If I was in that crowd, you would have heard me like this. That's what you would have heard, because it would have been so fucking hilarious that he said the shit, and it was like, why?
I think that word, just like what is it, urban, that they use. It's just a socially acceptable way to say
nigga
in the ER. Like I've eliminated that word out of my vocabulary in general.
I try. It can always come back.
Like I say it in front of white people.
I don't like saying it in front. You say you don't?
I don't say it in front of white
Me
people.
neither.
I listened to
I
the
try
episode
not
when y'all
to.
was talking about that.
Yeah.
I try.
By the
not
way,
to.
I'm only like 4 episodes behind at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was listening
Appreciate
to.
it.
I think it was Candace
Capri.
Caprice.
Yeah,
Caprice. Yeah, I was listening. I wish I was here for that episode. But that's what got me into podcasting. Like hearing the conversation. Like I wish. But
No, I think because we thinking about doing some of this live.
Yeah, for like Patreon viewers, we trying to like if you get a Patreon, it's $1. You could listen to it live.
You'll be able to comment. You'll be able to interact. It's a thought.
And then do like a little after show interaction type of thing. Where people can talk with us or whatever.
Right.
So
that option might be soon available.
But yeah, bro. I just like I said. I think it's just a socially acceptable way to say ER. And I think according to
voice.
This is kind of me reaching back to a previous conversation that y'all had. I think
Go for it.
if we, I listen. Like I said, I listen to all of them, but I'll wait for the the after takes or hot takes that you say. I'll wait for it. But yeah, bro, I think it's best to help with the overuse of that word.
Yeah, they got all these other words.
We got to stop using it.
You think so? I don't. Man,
Because I say y'all because I've eliminated it. But people, I'll say people. How about that? People got to stop using it because people only feel comfortable using it because it has lost its significance.
Okay, I hear you. I understand it. I don't know. I don't think we should have to stop using it for other people not to say it because Hispanics got words. They call each other beaners and shit, but we can't. Let somebody else out their race say that shit.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's people within
Every community,
Mexican community who say they don't want to
Yeah,
be
but
called that
again,
shit too.
they got their word, but no one would dare say that shit in front of them.
But you don't hear. I have I don't like the word race. Multi-ethnicity,
Multicultural friends.
multicultural friends. None of them use their racial slurs against each other. None of them.
You there?
No.
I want you to know what they use.
I've been in like the multicultural scene since sophomore year in high school. I went to Lincoln Way East in Frankfurt.
Yeah, you goddamn right. You was in the multicultural.
And that wasn't even multicultural. That was like 2% of the school was black and 98%. But after that, my junior and senior year, that was definitely multicultural. They don't use their racial slurs against each other. They don't. We are the only group of people who put it in our music. You don't hear that. Like, I've even asked people who listen to like Hispanic music,
reggaeton,
all that stuff. Do they use their racial slurs in the music? No.
They say nigga though.
And guess who licenses them? And I say the only time you can find that word acceptable to say is when you ignore its origin.
I mean, I agree to disagree. I'm gonna continue to say it. I just want to do it as much.
I'll tell you what, I agree with it
because I don't use it in front of white people. I don't.
But you're saying it on the media where white people gonna listen.
I mean, how many times on the podcast have you heard me really say it though?
Early on, you were saying it a lot.
It depends on the conversation. If the conversation goes for a lot of niggas, this motherfuckers doing a lot of nigga shit. I ain't no problem saying it, but it's something I try not to use because I know other people watch, and
right.
It's not something I want to promote, but it is part of my goddamn everyday language. I'm not gonna lie. I might not say it as much as a lot of other people, a few other people, but again, that's my preference.
Yeah, and
I think it's a word that no one else has the right to say. I used to do kind of a joke like that on stage where I go, having an N-word pass is tricky because the person who gave it to you is the only person you can say it in front of, and you got to get that shit renewed in front of every black person.
and I think that's the issue because if they think they can say it in front of you, they'll take it to their friends, and then their friends will take it to their friends, and it's a trickle down effect.
I don't know. See, I don't know. I think because I'm not.
Because okay, let me ask you this: you have let's say you have you say all the time your best friend is white, right? Yeah. Okay, let's just say you gave your best friend that pass, right?
Right.
Now, your best friend says that word around his white best friend,
right?
And then now he has a circle of, let's just say, 3 other friends. So it's 4 of them.
Right.
Now these 3 other people come around you and they know
I gave him the pass.
that you gave him the pass. So now they know that you're familiar with it and they say it to you. That's
a big no-no.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like all this,
I hear
confusion.
It's confusion, and it has to be cleared up by each individual. It's fucked up. I'm not saying it's easy.
Grab it by the roots, cut it.
Yeah, I would never ever give out an N-word pass.
Me neither.
Anybody.
Never.
I mean, me either.
Now I will tell you one thing though,
because I don't own the word to give out the pass.
I own the word up to give out a whoop ass.
There are certain situations where I do agree where you might be able to use it. For instance, comedy. Now, Kevin Hart, right?
Uh-huh.
When he was talking about his friend, when he was saying something like he was trying to structure his whatever he did to his girl. He's trying to get his friend to back him up.
Yeah, for the lie.
And then his friend didn't catch that he was trying to get him to lie for him, and he said the
nigga
word. Right.
Help me.
Now that joke wouldn't have been as funny if he didn't say that. So I kind of get it.
So, but I think the reason the word worked because it's something within the culture. Because
did you see the amount of what was?
No. I hear you. I think we have released the word to too much usage for the people on the outside. But that joke, like you say, it made the joke even that much better.
Yeah.
Right. And I cannot think of another word that would have worked because if he'd have been like, dude.
Exactly.
That shit ain't funny.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like certain situations like that, I get it.
No, but I don't know, because to me, you saying you take it out the vocabulary period. That means you have to replace every time you hear that word with another word and see if it had the same effect.
I wouldn't be opposed to that.
Next time I talk to you, I'm finna have a whole bunch of instances, and I'm changing all the N words to dudes, bro,
that sounds,
buddy,
motherfucker. Motherfucker might have.
Hey, that would have what? tell me that wouldn't have hit, bro.
It's too long.
But he can structure it in a different way to make it sound funny. Can he not? He's a whole comedian.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying. But I'll say this, speaking of the word comedian, there was an episode where, this is kind of random.
Go ahead.
This is random, but there was an episode where you were trying to differentiate comic and comedian.
Yeah.
This is purely my opinion.
Go ahead.
I think a comic is a person that's on the verge to being a comedian. I think once you get to a point where telling jokes suffices for you paying your bills and you don't have to work a separate job, comedian. Until then, I think comic.
All right, let's see how true I am to my words, right? Because if I'm not mistaken, I've said comedian is the profession, the comic is the person.
Right.
And I hear what you're saying. Right. I hear what you're saying. I don't agree. Mainly because in the business of being a performer, you had to have already been a performer before you start getting paid. So you have to already be in the mindset that you are a comic, that you are a comedian before other people start to see you as that. Because for a while, when I first started comedy, I was like, in all my little profiles and stuff, I would say aspiring, up and coming, comedian. Okay. And comics who been on the scene, like, man, take that shit off. You funny. You are a comedian. The moment you perform, you are a comedian, right? But I've also heard within the comic community, you have to have done something more than the open mic. You know what I'm saying? And not to, we all understand the first time open mic is not easy. Getting up on the stage is not easy. But you can't go to open mic one time and go, oh, I'm a comedian. Like, you're not. You need to work a little bit more in this craft. You know what I'm saying? Have you done a show? At least get a show underneath your belt.
So then that sounds like a contradiction in the definition of comedian then. Because the profession, I guess you're profession, you become a professional when you start getting paid for what you do.
Right. I don't know. It's hard because a lot of people do it, just for the love of doing it. And I can most definitely see it. And it's one of the things, like, you hope it could turn into money, but if you're bad with business, it never will.
Right.
So you have to have, it's still a business. Show business, being a comedian is show business. And a lot of people quickly forget about the business aspect. Because if you let people book you for free, they will book you for free.
For free, yeah.
You know
Free
what I'm
entertainment.
They will book you for free. Book you for lesser than the other people around you. Book you
Right.
for lesser, all the goddamn time. So you have to have that business aspect. I still hold strong to comedian is the profession and comic is the person.
So would you,
Because like police is the profession.
police
person,
officer,
but then not everybody's an officer. Some people, detectives. They still under the umbrella of police, but the person
thought
is
about that.
a detective.
I never
There's a
differentiated.
sergeant. Then there's an officer, police officer, police detective, police sergeant. Because you could be a comedian agent.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Are you trying to keep it within an hour?
No, go fuck.
Oh, okay, cool. 'Cause like I said, I do the podcast, so I can
hear you.
keep
No,
talking.
man, like if it goes, Curtis will let me know, and I wind it up.
Okay. But because the episode you did with the OG that burned his hand,
Yeah.
I wish I was a part of that conversation, bro. I wish. That was one of the episodes where I laughed the hardest. Bro.
Bobby Wright, that man is hilarious.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, but like I said, I listened to all of them. But
I appreciate it.
yeah, bro. I think. But see, when you hear the word police, you don't think detective. You think the person that's on the street with the gun and badge.
But you think police everywhere, the umbrella.
No, I think person in badge and gun, like on the street in the car. I don't
Right,
think
but
detective.
that goes from state to state, city to city. They all are police.
Right.
Like I said, but then underneath that, there's the officer, sergeant, lieutenant, police dispatcher.
Right. But you're saying they're still under the umbrella, so they're still the police.
Police is the profession.
Right. Yeah.
Then there's the jobs under the profession.
So how would
Because
you
you could
relate
be
that to being a comedian?
you could be a comedian writer. You're not on stage. The comic is the person on stage.
So comedians or comics can have ghostwriters, is what you're saying.
They do.
I never thought about it before, but I'm sure they do.
They do.
I'm sure they do.
I've seen it. Nigga.
I like what you did there. I like it.
Because I'm a comic.
I mean, I get what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, that was just a proposal thought anyway. It wasn't necessarily.
I love it. You know what I'm saying, man? I love a challenging thought, right?
Yeah.
That's the whole point of this. You know what I'm saying? That's why I try to have people with a point of view here sitting across from me, because if you could challenge the way I think about it, then we had a positive conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want
absolutely.
nobody to sit here and just agree with me. That's pointless. You're wasting my time. There's nothing to gain from this conversation if you think the way I do. Like,
Yeah, I feel you.
fuck all that shit. All right, rewinding towards the end. I'm trying to think. How do I usually do this? I go with the question, then a hot take. You watch it, you know.
Any hot takes? I am not okay. I'll go out of order. I am neither.
Hold on, okay. Before that, let's do wings or tacos for life. wings or tacos free for life.
The only reason I say tacos is because tacos are more customizable.
Versatile
Versus wings, it's the
Always
same
wings,
thing.
different sauce, same meat.
Right. And you know what I'm saying? Like with tacos, you can get steak, you get chicken, you get shrimp, you get fish.
You get the wing in that taco.
Right. Yeah. Like I think what's her name? Hold on a second. Let me what's her name? It was the one right before Raquel.
Yeah.
I think it was her that was like, you can take the wings off of the meat off of the wings and put it in the taco. I was like, Raquel, I love your sense of humor. I wish I was a part of this episode.
No, Raquel will be back, man. I love Raquel, man.
She was hilarious. But yeah.
Any conspiracy theories? Are you a flat earther? You believe in aliens?
I am we live on Earth. like I
Is
think
it a round Earth or a flat Earth? For some reason, it needs to be defined.
I'll say this: if you're a part of this conversation regularly, save up your bread, go to outer space, see for yourself.
Have you heard of Hollow Earth?
No.
Yes, a lot of people think the Earth is hollow.
Like that.
Like, so there's several entrances to get to Hollow Earth.
Like a log. I'm thinking like a log.
Yes.
There's nothing inside of the log.
Yes. Where it's just a crust, right, on top, and the Earth is hollow on the inside, and that's where giants live.
And that's, let me guess, they
I'm
think
not
that's
interested in that.
let me guess, when the giants are fighting each other, that's what causes earthquakes.
Yes.
How did I come up with that? I never heard of that before. Like,
apparently there's I probably said this one most recent podcast.
You had me dying laughing, bro, when you said volcanoes are nature's peers.
Yes. Yes. I got so many fucking retweets from that shit.
I was like, okay, volcanoes are nature's acne. Okay, I get it. But you said period. I'm like, what the heck? But no, we live on Earth. I don't think this conversation is going to benefit life one way or the other. If I could have tacos forever, I would choose tacos because, like I said, there's more customizable options.
All right, you got any hot takes? Anything you firmly believe in?
Hot takes. Oh, I've been waiting to say this one. The one where you had the comedic dude from Ohio.
Who was from? Okay, wait.
The one where you were talking about Pokemon.
Yeah. Oh, he wasn't a comedian. He was just another YouTube dude.
Oh,
Stephen B. Russell.
Stephen B. Yes, him. Yeah. Oh, sorry. But you always go with the water starter, man. You always go with the water starter. Always. Because the water
go fire.
Because you go whoever the nephew or the grandson of the professor or whatever, he always gonna choose
the opposite of whatever.
The water starter learns moves that both sides are weak to.
Right.
So if he chooses the grass Pokemon, the water starter learns ice moves that are super effective against the grass type.
Yeah.
It's a water starter, so of course it's super effective against fire types.
Yeah, I hear you, but the water types.
Blaziken looks so cool.
That too, but that's only up front, right? You get the water type, you beat the ground gym leader first,
and this is early Pokemon.
Yeah.
This is like red, blue, yellow.
This
new generation won't know nothing.
I don't know
about
what the fuck
that.
going on with this
Bro,
other shit.
I have
Aloha Pokemon and shit.
I have Pokemon Sword, and all the Pokemon you had to go through like a 3-day process to get are all in the wild now. Like I called a wild Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon. I called all them in the wild.
The hell, they just walking around. The hell, fuck out of here. Fuck leaving fucking stones laying on. Pokemon just rub up against it. I'll be a Jolteon.
I gotta beat the game again to get a Firestone. What?
So yeah, in the early Pokemon, you had the Brock first, ground rock, but then you had the water next. So water versus water, you just had to be stronger. Yeah, and then you had electric. Those were the first 3. So except for the electric one, your water type is good up front, but at the end of the day, the Blastoise was never gonna be close to Venusaur in raw power, and not close to Charizard in raw power.
Can I put y'all on something real quick? I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's called it's fantastic series. It's called Death Battle on YouTube.
Yeah, I've seen it.
They did one with the 3 main starters. Mm-hmm. Guess who won?
Who? I didn't watch that one. Who won?
You want me to spoil it?
Go ahead.
Blastoise.
How?
Because Charizard is overrated.
Yeah.
And he knows ice moves to beat up Venusaur.
Yeah. I hate the flack they give Charizard because they won't name him a dragon. He's obviously a fucking dragon. Right?
He's what, fire and fly or something like that?
He has all the characteristics of a fucking dragon.
But they said at the end, like, the best offense is a good defense, basically. Yeah. And being a turtle is a defensive Pokemon.
Yeah, he does have the highest defense, but Charizard's better. All right, you said you brought something to talk about. What you got?
Yes. I wanted y'all to try this out.
Oh, you brought snacks?
Yes.
They gonna get us high?
No.
I'm just saying we love those over here.
Sorry, I don't know if it's in the mic. But check it out.
We love our edibles.
Want y'all to try it. This
just to be clear, future guests, we love edibles.
Plug it. What this is?
The 1448 Bakery. It's a sponsor for my podcast. It's 1448baconco.com. It's if you use the code KNOWKI, that's the name of our podcast. You get 15% off of.
Oh, they soft as hell.
Yes, they're called cake cookies. Try it out,
Jeez.
man. I brought it for y'all, so have at it.
I almost broke this bitch trying to grab it.
I got
these fire.
I actually had one of these, but with weed in it. It wasn't these, but it was like soft
Yeah.
cookies or some shit like that.
Cake cookies?
Cake cookies. In this, there's like 6 different flavors you can get. And this one is the butter flavor, the strawberry, and red velvet.
Y'all can handle it.
Plug them one more time, bro.
1448baconco.com. It's 1448baconco.com. Use the code KNOWKI. Get your 15% off of this box of cookies.
Oh, man. I appreciate you bringing us through. I ain't gonna never lose weight. Just never. I do a joke on stage about that. As long as I got money, bro.
Yeah, gonna lose weight.
Fucking weight. I be trying. Hey, my meal prep on. Then like
Consistency, like with my streaming.
I look at my bank account. I can afford some pizza. Y'all see me lose some weight, just know I lost all my money.
Right.
That is a reason to be concerned. Like, bro, you need some money? My guy, you looking real slim.
Yeah. Conspiracy theory, I'm not gonna say it on the podcast because I like living. But I got a conspiracy theory about the vaccine.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll tell y'all after once we're done recording.
Is it something different? I've heard a lot of conspiracy theories about the vaccines.
When I don't know what you heard.
Okay.
But it may be something you heard. It may not. But I
hold on, wait, Kurt. We finna end.
You want to get another one?
Anything else you want to talk about?
Anything else I want to talk about?
Bring up.
Kurt said, I think it's the last 2 episodes I wanted to talk about this, but he said it. The only reason why the WNBA is even
relevant
a thing is because the NBA pays for them.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So
they take part of their revenue to pay their shit.
So I read.
What do you? I mean, okay. So what do you think they need to do to become relevant? Like the Chicago Sky won. No one showed up to the parade.
Guess what?
It was a lot of people at the parade.
The way have you seen like pictures and shit?
I was seeing hella because when I was going to work that day, and I seen hella people like
the picture showed a whole different story.
Oh, well,
I ain't gonna say nobody. People did show up, but it was small. It was like enough to fit in the arena.
I was about to say it probably.
I think I might have said this before, but I think matter of fact we was talking to Jake. We was talking to Jake on the podcast, and I was telling him like if they invested the money, better marketing, increase the budget, so you can get the NBA in certain primetime spots, pay that money to get them in certain spots, so people who
right because they already smart enough they don't compete with the NBA for the most part. WNBA season start well before the NBA season start. The finals is well before the finals. Right. You know what I'm saying? So
but that's what I'm saying. Get them on TV.
Yeah.
Get them in prime spots though. Like they got the money to do it. Y'all already invested. Just increase the budget a little bit more. That's all I'm saying.
Well, see, I think you know what I think about with that, right? I see what you're saying. So Friday, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm sorry, I started laughing because I'm looking at the parade.
Man,
like,
you good. Yeah, right. Was it not?
Bro, there wasn't nobody there. Bro, it's a normal.
I didn't see no pictures. I just saw people on the train with me.
It's a normal day of
everybody.
That's all the people that was
there. One train car.
With seats left.
But so the way I see it is Friday, right? You remember when Smokey's mom was trying to send him to the store?
Yeah.
Right. Chicago Sky or WNBA is Smokey's mom.
Yeah, Madala, making enough.
Thank you. That's what I was getting at. Like, but wait, this ain't enough. WNBA, making enough.
So fuck. Is that a meme? You need to make that a meme. You make that a meme.
I don't know how. Like,
it's download the meme apps. You can make a meme from your phone right now.
I never know. I mean, I know
tons.
I know people like
Oh shit!
With the motionless memes or whatever, it's just a picture.
Yeah, you just
people
need two
just
pictures.
people add words to it, but I need that to be emotion.
No, not really. You just need to get the two pictures side by side.
Oh, facts.
You just need the one picture of a WNBA headline saying, "Oh, we don't get paid enough." Get the picture of her and just put "make it enough."
Right.
Because I say this, the NBA invests a certain amount of money to get certain
Primetime
sponsors.
spots.
No, just to get certain sponsors. So you see certain sponsors on the jersey.
Yeah, they pay for that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Are they going out of their way? Cause are they putting the same energy into doing the same thing for the WNBA?
But that's the reason the NBA did it, because the way WNBA was doing it.
Yeah.
WNBA was the first one that has sponsors. Was the first one in the States to have sponsors on their jerseys.
No, this is just a question because I don't know.
Yeah,
Right.
Because for a long time, WNBA didn't have none of that stuff. They didn't need no sponsors. They was bringing up revenue, but they seen WNBA needed money, and so they sold spaces on the jersey.
Yeah.
The same way with NASCAR. You see all the sponsors on the NASCARs because they sell the space. You know what I'm saying? It's a moving billboard. So they were selling space on the jerseys, and the WNBA, to get them more money, they're like, oh, that shit work. Let's sell space on the NBA jerseys too.
That's a fantastic analogy right there that you just made. The jersey's a moving billboard.
Yeah,
that's a fantastic.
Every
analogy.
time you see them play, you're going to see that sponsorship on the jersey.
So I was reading an article because y'all started talking about this, and I was listening. I was like, I need more. No, actually, I'm sorry. I was listening to a YouTube podcast that I listened to, but I found the word they used, and I didn't know what the word meant when they said it. They said the NBA subsidizes.
Yeah, they
WNBA.
allocate some money to them.
Yeah,
Right.
basically it's a subsidiary of the NBA.
Right. So, but with this article that I was reading afterwards, because I wanted to know more, the WNBA loses $10 million a year. Loses $10 million a year. So you're losing me money, and you're saying, I want some more.
Man, they could do what like Brittany Griner does.
Did
She goes overseas. She plays for the China League, and she uses the WNBA like how NBA players use the Summer League. She makes more money overseas from China than she does here. I'm sorry. Go where the money's at.
And I have no problem with that.
Go where it is what it is. Go where the money at.
So what's the profit share between NBA and the A players versus the WNBA and A players?
I have no clue.
So like, say if they
lose
get
10 mil, it's
So,
profits to share.
that's true.
I'll give you a specific number. So in this article, and I want to find it again. I'll send it to you. The NBA makes $8 billion a year.
Mm-hmm.
The WNBA makes $60 million a year.
I know.
So
I know where you're going with this.
So you already make less than half. You make, I don't even know what percentage ratio that
That's
is.
got to be like at least an eighth.
You don't even make.
Bill.
You don't even make
16th.
8 million, whatever.
Yeah, something like that.
But you make a significantly lower percent. You don't fill seats.
Make a fraction of.
Think about it. Like people, you don't fill seats. At the end of the day, that's really what it comes down
How
to.
many sold out games have?
And then so I try to give the WNBA an out. Like maybe if they market better, maybe if they got certain primetime spots on TV. But also I have to blame. I can't blame players. I say some players kind of fucked up their own interests or like when Iguodala was like number such and such is killing it on him. And the player responded by saying say my or like I think you
use my name
use my name or whatever. So it became this big controversy like Andre Iguodala disrespected
the NBA,
WNBA player by not saying what her name was.
Oh yeah, you know what I relate that to. Keep that thought, please.
So my only thing about that is like you kind of like you pushing away people who come to support you,
right?
Who go out. He went out of his way to say watch WNBA.
Watch number 10.
Him and other players. So I've seen multiple WNBA players like go out of their way to turn something that not really.
They want to be as prolific as the NBA players. And it's just
no, but that's what I'm saying. They turned she turned something into an issue that wasn't an issue because you see, and then because you had hella
gave
people,
you a shout out. I'm sorry,
right.
He just didn't at you.
But you had to have multiple people coming out and saying like with examples,
right?
we all do this. Even y'all do it.
Right.
Like we all call each other by our numbers. Why is it an issue when I do it to you? So they got to get away from certain shit like that. More marketing dollars.
Yeah.
More primetime spots. And
I don't think more TV time going to change that.
And lower the rim, maybe. I don't know.
They can't lower the rim. They've been shooting on 10 foot for how you changed the league. You changed that rim.
True.
So is that what's the height? I don't.
It's 10 feet. It's regular,
and that's the same in the NBA.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean,
that's it.
A lot of people like, oh, it's not a sight. Y'all not dunking. I'm like, well, they're women, so.
and I think that
let me see a woman with a fucking 44-inch vert. I'm terrified.
and that's really what it comes down to, though. Like, how good of a show can you put on? Can you fill the seats? I'm pretty sure if there's nobody out there like, don't watch the WNBA.
Right. No one's saying that.
Nobody's saying, like you mentioned.
No one said it's inferior.
Bro, check it out.
I know I couldn't bust none of them chicks.
No, they're all of them. From the motherfucker who got the last spot on the team part, whoop my ass in basketball.
You mentioned Chicago Sky.
Right.
They won the championship.
Yeah, this is the last one.
I didn't even know the WNBA was even playing right now.
No, that was a few months ago.
Well, when they won it, that was the video I just saw from the parade was 3 weeks ago. So
shit, was it that soon?
Shit, maybe it was.
Yeah,
because as a matter of fact, Brew was talking about it, and that was like a recent.
We brought it. Yeah, we brought it
that's
on
a
the sports show.
episode.
God damn.
Yeah. So I know, like it. You can't tell.
A month ago.
it's. I digress.
Maybe they not spending the marketing dollars properly.
Yeah. Essentially, the amount of money that the WNBA makes right now is going to the people on the teams and like the marketing.
Bro, let the Bulls go on a 10-game win streak.
What?
Give me billboards everywhere.
Oh, hell
what?
Hell yeah.
Like
we should have had billboards in the city. Oh, Chicago Sky, and they wasn't even like favorite to fucking win it. They was like the fifth seed or something. They was.
I believe it's an issue on both sides. The WNBA needs to stop bleeding money. Also, spend the money more strategically.
Okay, I would propose this idea, and I let's see how many. I wish I could talk to like all the WNBA.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want more money. Okay, so I'm the NBA talking to the WNBA. You want more money. Let me take back this money that I've been giving y'all.
Right.
And use this money for advertisement.
Y'all gonna take less pay for potential.
Exact. That's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at. You gonna shorten your pockets a little bit more so I can advertise for y'all.
Right.
Or you gonna figure out a way on your own, like he's saying, figure out your own advertisement with the money that I'm giving you.
Right. Who I wonder like so like D-Rose got a Nike deal that it was worth like $200 million. Are they putting themselves in a position to be able to have influence so they can get those deals? That's also what I feel like.
I hear you, but I don't think they have the influence overall.
They got social media. Use that shit properly. Use it better.
Facts.
Look at the way I'm not saying they should use it like Lil Nas X, but I'm saying and use it in the realm that makes you that's comfortable for you, but also gets people talking about what you do.
Get better highlights.
Make
better highlight reels. show me cross some motherfuckers over, and I might I got to see this shit happen.
I guarantee you, if women, it's gonna sound bad, but women start dunking, women start being aggressive in the paint.
A few of them are.
I'm talking about consistently, like
Liz Cambridge. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Do I need to?
Yeah.
She's 7-footer, right?
I think I seen a video of her.
She's 6'7" or was.
I hate to like bring up her femininity, but she fine as hell.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying like because she's so fucking tall that she definitely dunking on motherfuckers.
Yeah, barely.
She dunking on.
She's 6'8".
Oh yeah, she definitely dunking.
216 pounds. See,
thick as hell.
But and I'll give you this last hot take. Your boy that was I forget, it might have been Swole. He was talking about intermixing the NBA and the WNBA.
No, that was probably Jake.
No, I think that was my man with the Trump.
Oh,
I think that's him because he said he'd rather be an N-word than or something like rather be a child. I don't know what he said. No. He said it on the podcast. But anyway, he said, bring in like make the basketball teams, for example, unisex, like intersex, like male and female basketball teams.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
And that's what I was going to get at. That's what I was going to get at. Because I'm thinking, like, we talking right now. Friends, okay, I get it.
I do remember a conversation. I can't remember who I had it with, though.
So there was this thing in Australia called netball.
Yep, I seen that shit today.
What is that?
It's basically basketball, but there's no backboard. And you can't move with the ball. So, like, you across the room, the only way the ball can move is if I pass it to you.
Right.
I can't walk. I can't walk with the ball.
Right.
So
It's dominated by women.
It's dominated by women, right?
I mean, men play too? It's co-ed?
They made it co-ed. And guess what happened?
The women still doing better.
No, opposite. Men
God
destroyed them.
Yes.
Destroyed them. You can see video of the man just like you know when a tall kid is holding the ball. You know, a tall dude is holding the ball out of his hand, and then they're looking at the little kid like, "How you can't get it?"
Right.
That's what was happening, bro.
Oh my gosh.
They can't keep up.
I mean, fuck. What they're supposed to do? We are more physical. Made that way.
And that's
Built different. Look at that.
And that's essentially what I'm getting at with that idea. When anybody talks about putting male and female teams together, like,
I don't know, because like I've seen co-ed flag football leagues, and I've seen some women.
But flag football, you pull the flag out the.
Yeah, I've seen some women get down on some dudes.
I'm not saying they can't.
I guess you're right. But at the end of the day,
talking
when you look at stat leaders, it ain't never really the women. Every now and again, there's one female receiver who just is a phenomenal athlete. You know what I'm saying? But on average, it's not. I don't know. It sounds like a terrible idea.
Yeah. So I had more. I want to. I know y'all want to.
No, we'll bring you back, bro.
Yeah.
We'll come back with cookies.
Yeah, 140.
140.
Yeah, no.
I told you I do this.
All right, man. Tell the people where they can find you, bro.
Hey, on IG, which is pretty much the only. I have Facebook, but that's like personal. But on IG, it's just like on the board. S_PA_CES. That's spaces.
Spaces. That shit clever. I hate that.
It's an acronym that nobody knows what it means. It's 3 words that I put together, and it came out to be spaces.
No shit.
Yes.
Damn.
This is the No Key Podcast, KNOWKI podcast on Apple. I was about to say Apple Music. Apple Podcasts. Download the app if you don't have it on your iPhone. Spotify, Google Podcasts, Pocket Casts, all that. Add us, and it's the IG as well. No Key Podcast.
Do you sponsor one more time?
1448 Bakery. That's 1448bakingco.com.
Hey, y'all check them out.
Check us out. Curtis over there shaking. I want to know. I see him staring at me. KNOWKI for 15% off of your box of assorted cake cookies. And that's it.
I'll do that shit. Make sure y'all follow me on all social media platforms. Simply Just Will. Make sure y'all follow us, Third Post Media, thirdpostmedia.com. That's post like your heartbeat, not plus, post.
Can I say one last thing? One last thing before we go. This is a hot take.
Yeah.
I stand by every single individual that knew that you were saying post when you first started saying third.
I was never saying post. Never saying post.
Bro, I was so confused when you said that. I was like,
post.
Third post.
Where's the T? I'm not saying no T.
But like,
I guess if you hear fat, I get it. That's why I clarify now.
Yeah.
I get it. I get how y'all could be a little slow. It's fine. It's fine. We all have our little slow moments. You were saying
post. It's all right. You can damn
post like your heartbeat, not post plus. None of the other stuff you'd be typing in. Thirdpostmedia.com to be up to date on everything that we're doing. Make sure y'all follow Created by Curtis. He got some new hoodies dropping. I'll have to copy another 2 of them because the boys are dope. Anything you got to say, Kurt?
Yeah. So we are working on bringing live, the Will Hill Show live and TPM Sports Talk live to Patreon, which the Patreon is only $1
$1
per month. And so you'll be able to interact with Will or Adrian and T-Brew after we done filming. Or sometimes maybe we trying to figure it out during or after. I'd rather do after, but you know, they the host of the show, so we'll see. And that'll be all.
Well, that's it. Spaces, thanks for coming through. Hey, y'all, we out. Bro.